Everything is fine. So, hello everybody, and this is Nujan Hosans in front of you. So, after a long time, maybe this is my first Facebook Live my entire life, as well as I've come here after a long time, maybe after a long time. So, I hope everyone is very good, as well as everyone is passing boring moment because of this coronavirus is affecting, as well as the spreading out all over the country, Bangladesh as well. So it is the best way to learning something as well as so speak out something in front of people as well as on the Facebook live action. So for the reason why we are come here, and I have took decision for that. One, to speak some as well as so who want to speak fluently as well as who want to learn English as well as who want to what to teach to someone people. So that's why I come here. So just speak. If you want to know, if you want to learn English, just speak. So here I'm the guest. No, I'm not. I'm the guest. I'm the host. My guest is Rajiv, and he's from Khulna, and he's my university my friend. He's my close friend. That's why he have come. As well as I request to him, he come. That's why. Hi, Rajiv. Introduce
Hello
yourself
guys,
first.
how are you?
Yeah.
Hello guys, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hopefully
So introduce
everybody.
yourself. Just briefly introduce yourself. Some just something.
Obviously, my name is Mohammad Mominul Islam Rajiv. I am a friend of
Okay.
Mr. Nuruzzaman, and I am from Khulna.
Okay.
It's a great pleasure to
Okay.
meet you.
Okay. That's great. So we have selected some specific topic, Rajiv, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why we'll discuss about that one. So we want to discuss for some duration over here. Some people will come here in my life, and thanks to everyone who are watching to us as well as so we'll watch after the ending of our moment. So advance thanks to everyone. So my first topic was what, Raju?
sorry.
Our first topic is what?
First topic is what is the best way to learn English?
Yeah, yeah. Can you explain something about that?
Obviously, why not? Actually,
Okay.
best way means it varies people to people's ways. How people choose their way differently. Different people choose the way differently. Uh,
Okay.
One thing I am interested to share with you. When I was at the class 9 students, I am trying to watching English movies with subtitles, which is very much helpful for me to learning English, to speaking English, to understand the English. It will varies people's situation, people's choosing ways, different people. It's totally depends up to people's way. So best way means to choose the way that is very easy to you, learn, easy to you understand the English language. Actually, English is not
Okay.
our first language; it's our second language. So if you want to speak fluently in English, you need to practice more and more. You should be make a quite a good habit in reading daily English newspaper regularly. With
Yeah,
one
that's a
and a
good
half
point.
hour,
Yeah.
obviously, with one and half hour, you should read every day, and you will look here a lot of new word, which is
Okay.
very much helpful to your speaking English. You can write down in your note those unknown word. Uh, then you should read magazine. You should watch English news on television.
Yeah, Rajiv,
Then
can I interrupt over here?
obviously,
Okay, you know that who are the basic as well as who have low intermediate speaker or the basic knowledge about the English speaking. So I should think they don't watch to what the CNN as well as the New York Times as well as go to the some native speaker. If they will go to there, they will be discouraged so easily because of that their English language is too much faster than us as well as their native as well as their accent, their pronunciation, everything is too much different than our native language. That's why who are learner and who are the beginner, if they go to the CNN as well as the newspaper, yeah, newspaper is one kind of that one. Everyone can use as well as everyone can understand so easily because of that if you cannot easily understand the the sentence as well as some word, you can go to the dictionary as well as you can go to some the Google for searching and what does mean exactly. Okay, but if you'll go to the speaking to CNN as well as other news, American, British as well as other countries, the European. So if you go, their accent is too much far better than us. You know that, Rajesh?
Obviously, it's a general thing that their native language is English, but our native
Okay.
language is my mother tongue, Bangla.
Yeah, yeah.
So here, here it's a big difference. The
Mm-hmm.
accent, everything is different. So the
Okay.
talking way we deliver the word, everything is different from them. So I suggest the beginner who will try to practice with his or her friend, uh, uh, whatever it is. It first time it makes some mistakes, but don't worry. They will use the common word. They will use the simple word to exchange their information, to exchange their conversation. That will be very much helpful to practicing. So
Oh,
overall,
yeah.
practicing is very much important to uh, adopt
Yeah.
with any
Yeah.
second language.
Yeah. Our second language is English, right? So some people in
Yeah.
our country, if I say that expectation of our country, it is too much difficult to learn English. Because of that, we need uh we need a good environment, but we don't get it so easily as well as we can find out. So surround ourselves. Because of that, some people criticize some people as well as who desperately want to learn English. Some people, because and yes, them close friend, their father, mother, brother as well, criticize, that to him or her, to when he goes to learn English right now.
Well, it's feel difficult
Yeah,
because the people who seems it's feel difficult. He or she can never practice it, or can never meet the challenge. That's why he or she seems to be that difficulty. But I don't think so. It is so difficult. I think it's so easy
yeah,
because
it's easy.
if you regularly practice with someone with using the command word, it's very helpful to you to frequently speaking, to yeah, exchange your feelings. Everything will be easy. So I suggest those people to first meet the challenge, try to this, and will sure after a few days, if you're trying, you will recover this and I understand or identified this situation, and no, there is no difficulty found at all, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, I support you. You know that. So if I say that, if for Bangladesh, we have been starting from our childhood level, from our class one. Class one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, as also a right university student, and we are going to be graduate as well as already we have completed it. But some people don't do speak in English language because they fear about that one, as well as they don't try. That uh, if I say that our surround ourselves, even your close friend, or if you want to speak in front of them, yeah, maybe we make mistake. We make mistake. We can something wrong, we can be wrong in front of the people, as also our teacher, our student, our the mother, father, our society, our cultivation, everything, everywhere we can be wrong. That. So who want to this part want to speak and learn speak in English. So I have some suggestions. Please just speak, just speak. That there is no alternative without practice. Speak as well as
Obviously, obviously,
memorize some
obviously,
new vocabulary.
I absolutely, obviously, I absolutely appreciate with you. Mistakes can happen, and you should
Yeah, yeah,
learn through mistakes. So don't be worried
yeah,
about it. Mistakes always happen. Everybody makes some mistakes. Don't worry about this. Just leave it and try to practice more and more as you can.
yeah. That's the point. So we have to speak more, we have to practice more, we have to some read more, as well as we
Yes,
have to some
yes.
memorize
In a
that.
word,
Yeah, yeah,
in
please,
a
please.
word, if I explain, there is no alternative option to practice. So
Yeah, yeah,
if you want to frequently, if you want to make your second language is very easy and very good, you should be practice more and more.
One thing you know that the Chinese Mandarin language is top one of the top languages in this
Top
world. You know that maybe
language in
they
this
have,
world.
yeah, maybe 50,000 alphabet over their language. But some people in our Bangladesh as well as another countries, they are learning the Mandarin language, and which is too much difficult to learn, to understand, to catch it
Understand,
at the
to
first time.
cooperate.
Yep, yep. Yep, yeah, yeah. But English language is one kind of them, so it is so much easy if you take it so easily. If you practice more and more, so it will be so fine as well, the so finest language to easily understand, to speak, as well as it is the global language. You know that it is guided by all of the
Not
world.
not it is not only global but also international recognized language, which is
Yeah.
recognized all over truly and used as official language. So everybody should adopt this language. Obviously, if you want to make your career successful or go for a long way, you should adopt this second language, and
Okay,
which
Rajiv.
is yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, please, who are watching us, thank you very much. Please comment us so you are listening properly and you are watching properly to us. So please comment box over here for you. So comment something as well as we are ready to give you explain your comment. So please, Tayo.
Obviously, why not? So I think if you choose a topic to uh, make a conversation, different types of topics you can choose. You can share with this your family members. You can share with this your friends. You can share with anyone. And
Yeah,
if you feel shy or afraid anything, you can easily make it your own home. In front of your mirror, you can choose the topics and talking with yourself. That will be very much helpful to speak English fluently, speak English easily. Your nervousness, your shameness, everything is gone. You should believe me. You should practice this
okay.
way. I hope it's the best way to adopt your second language, such like English.
Yeah, it is so easy. I do think that. Yeah, it is so easy because of we know that we can practice, we can understand, as well as we can do that because of it is easy to us. But who are the beginner, who are the new learner, and they do that. They feel that it is too much difficult to understand, to listening. Yeah, we have to give a lot of time to sharp our language. You know that without time you cannot make understand. You cannot give something easily to
Well,
the
well,
people.
for this situation, I suggest the beginners to adopt with vocabularies to enrich your vocabulary as well as they can effort their best. If this vocabulary helps them to making sentence building, to start a new sentence with new words. So beginners should at first memorizing or learning the vocabularies. It is the best way to
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, Rajiv.
adopt your second
Yeah,
language.
that's good. Yeah. So one of my friend, he wrote down on the comment box. He said, "I don't fear to speak English. I fear some wrong judgmental behavior people." Yeah, it is. Yeah, what he
Oh,
said. It is
yeah, very good,
judgmental.
very good.
Wrong.
Thanks, those person who threw this question. First of all, I should tell those people, don't be afraid about their judgment. Don't be care
Yeah,
about their judgment. You don't need to care their judgment. You just doing whatever you want. Mistakes happen. People laugh at your mistakes. But if you
yeah,
feel afraid or feel shy, you don't believe me. You don't learn nothing. You don't
yeah. That's correct.
learn
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
So first
That's
of all, you
correct.
should don't care about these mistakes and don't care about these people's judgment. You should do whatever you want. Mistakes happen every time. Mistakes happen. You will learn through the mistakes. That's why mistake, you make mistake many times. You do that and at a time you can overcome with these mistakes, and then the people who can wrong judgment your perception, they will feel uh, a jealous. They will feel jealous for you because you are the
Yeah,
person. You are then correctly using it, your second adopting language. So you should avoid this judgment.
Yeah, that's correct. It is. I said it that one. So don't feel shame. So just speak. Just speak. You know that we are not sure that. I believe that I'm not 100% yet in English speaking, and I can mistake. I can be
Obviously,
wrong.
obviously,
I can be wrong. Yeah,
obviously.
this is
Uh,
yeah.
Obviously, Mr. Nuruzzaman, look, here we make a conversation, but we are using our second language. That's why many mistakes we are also happen here. But if we think, if we afraid, if we shame about this, you cannot learn anything. So
Yeah.
give your 100% effort. Mistakes happens. Don't be worried. Don't be worried about people's judgment. So give your 100% effort honestly. You
Hey.
should do better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and who commented to us? You give an answer. What the thanks Rajiv Bhai. Yeah, and
Welcome. You're most
one of my
welcome.
friends, and yeah, who commented, I don't fear English speak, but I fear the wrong judgmental behavior. But your answer, uh, he likes he likes very much. That's why he gave you thanks, man. You deserve it.
You're most welcome, bro. Most welcome.
So let's go to our second topic. What was that?
Second topic actually is that what is the best age to the start learning English language? So
It is the
actually,
crucial part.
I
It is the
think
crucial part.
age does not crucial part. Actually, crucial part here refers to the age. Age, S level. Which S level is the best way to learning English? So
Yeah,
I can hear S level. It's the best childhood and teenagers is the best way, I think,
yeah,
because we are the people. We are starting our learning from our childhood. It is the best way, and then our memory get more sharp, which is
yeah.
rather than. Uh, so childhood in front of any people using any language, anything.
Rajiv.
As a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
child, he
Rajiv.
or she can easily
Yeah.
follow this behavior. That's why it's the best way to learn through English. If we
Hey, Rajiv.
started
Yeah.
using, uh,
Abida Sultan is watching to us, man.
oh, it's a great pleasure.
Thanks, Abida Sultana. Yeah,
So I support the age level is your childhood teenagers, which is sharpness, which is very early stage of your life. So it's the best way to learning to adopting vocabularies using English very well.
oh my God, Naima Fridi. You know that? He's the cutest Saja. Thank you for your nice entertainment, man. Naima Fridi, you're coolest boy.
Yeah, yeah, we will appreciate with you.
I appreciate you, man. Please take some entertain. If you're having fun from here, please take from here. No issue. Everyone is invited here. Everyone, so everyone can join with us as well as give some your mesmerizing comment over here. So we don't care, man. We are come here. We have come here to mistake, to be wrong, to be good, to be fluently, to be misjudgment to some people. That's why we have come here, man. So don't worry. So our yeah, my question was that. So best age. I know I googled something about that one. So what is the best age for learning English? Yeah, obviously and undoubtedly, childhood level, it is the best way to learning because of that their mind is too much sharp. That they can easily catch each and everything. That's why they can easily understand, they can easily catch as well as
They can
the
listen.
main point.
They
Yeah,
can
the main
they
point
can
is, yeah,
listen.
yeah,
They can
yeah,
imitate
yeah,
anything very easily and very
yeah,
clearly. So
yeah, even
it's
even
the
the most
best age.
The foremost thing is that they don't fear, they don't care, they don't shame feel, as well as they want to be wrong, man. So who will beat him and who will give him the insult? That's why they don't it, man. So they do everything, that. That's why, you know in the childhood level, what you did, I did. It's so disgusting, man. As well as entertained, if we thought that, if you go back our childhood level, so everything is so funny. So childhood, it is the best way to learn English, but expectation of Bangladesh. So some people who are the richer people, as well as the rich families persons, just like there's a child or another people, they can easily go to the English medium school, that. So they can easily English medium school, as well as they can learn easily, as well as they can be taught by another teachers, that. But who are the intermediate, as well as lower class level people like us? Yes, I'm a middle family, that. So I'm from Bangla medium class. My school, my college, my university, I will not say.
I am
So
also I am also Bangla medium student.
okay,
Don't worry about
so
that. Most
don't
of
be,
the people of our country are Bangla medium. So
so if you fear anything, if you are afraid to speak English, so if you keep it in mind, so all over your entire life, you cannot overcome, you cannot cross your the mind you're afraid. So be speaker, as well as be confident of whatever comes in your life.
obviously,
You are the
obviously,
king.
be,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're the king of jungle.
obviously, be speak smartly, be speak
Yeah,
confidently. Whatever happens, don't worry about this. Effort 100%, you will get the result.
yeah. Result here. Yeah, yeah. I think, dude. I think minimum 1 month, please go through the 1 month, and
Obviously,
give you time 1 month to
obviously.
speak fluently English, as well as to understand to each and everything what you want in your life. Yeah, to be a good speaker, public speaker, whatever you want, you can be succeed. I do believe that. Please give you time. If you'll give time, time will give you some interest. Time will give you some feedback, good feedback. I do think that everything is
Time will produce something
everything is
for you. So
so
the
everything
important
is
thing,
special, that. So yeah,
so the important
yeah, yeah, please.
thing is practice, practice, and more practice. There is no alternative to practice.
Yeah, yeah. So practice is most important over here. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Thank you very much
well,
for saying that.
last year in our university student, when
Yeah, the last topic.
I met with you in the tea stall. Yeah, we are exchange a lot of
Okay.
information about this matter, how to improve ourselves, how to improve our uh, but but it's a great pleasure to meet you. Actually, many people feel that uh, lackings of their second language, but they don't they really feel very shy or afraid to share with any other, because they think people will laugh at them to hear about this. That's why they cannot share. I saw many people, they are doing this, but I told them, please leave those thinking and try to be
Okay.
more
Yeah,
practical.
yeah, practical. To be a practical, that.
So the third question,
Practical. Yeah,
yeah,
practical.
to be practical, to be more practical. Yeah,
That's a point. Yeah,
because
practical.
your
So without
environment,
practical, that.
yeah, because you meet your demand, because you meet your fulfill your environment, your fulfill your present demand. So you should be more practical.
Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be more practical, more. That when I was in university, I was too much frank. I was outspoken over there. Some people criticized about me, as well as you also, man. When I was in podium to presentation, when I gave the presentation on the backside, you just mimic to me, as well as you just try to something what try to take my attention to the another level, so another way. Just that's what. Fine, but we
Well,
enjoyed that
well,
moment.
well,
We enjoyed that movie.
Mr. Nurjaman, many times I am trying to this. I am trying to this, and I believe I help you, because if you concentrate with my reaction, you will fall. Uh, if you do whatever you want, if you stay with your speaking, then you will do better.
Okay.
Actually, I help with you indirectly. But if you think positively, I will obviously help you. But if you
I
think
enjoyed,
negatively
man.
or something
That
like
was
funny
I
man,
enjoyed.
I also enjoy this. And you notice that last presentation, which is taken Mr. Hafizur Rahman sir, when
Oh,
I give
oh.
my presentation, the most of the people are interrupt my presentation, and I cannot attend my uh, I cannot give my space to the presentation. They are laughing, they are clapping each other, and they are making so much noise. Every time when I start with hello or hi, they are trying to interrupt me, and they are making
I know.
so much noise. That's
I
why
saw that moment. That was too much fantastic,
you
man.
are one of
That
them. You are
yeah.
one of them. You are one of them guys
Obviously,
who did this.
obviously I did because of you harassed a lot of time when I was in for the presentation. So
So
I
I
did
don't
take the
mind
measures,
at all.
man.
I don't mind at all
I
at
did take the
all of
measures.
my friends. I just enjoy. And honestly speaking, I just enjoy those moments, whatever it is. Uh, I don't think it's too much worst for me. So mark is not a matter for me. I just feel the love of people. They love me. That's why they do that. So I think
Yeah,
it's the best, happiest moment in my life.
yeah, and Shoshab de Dodul Jitu, who is our friend, our close friend. He commented here what as we are Bangladeshi, we use English as second language. But if we think about our language, we can't speak and use Bangla properly. I think it can be a major issue for speaking. Yes, right, you're right, man. The man or woman who can speak Bangla properly, he or she can speak English
Well,
also if they want to enter. Yeah, you're right. What? What, Rajit?
well, I don't know, Mr. Shoshabde Dotul exactly mentioned what is the which part, but I understand to hear his question. He mentioned that people who are in talking in Bangla are not good at English, but some people who are cannot deliver their own Bangla language properly. How can they?
Mm, okay. So what do you
Something
think?
like that, Mr. Nurusjaman. Mr.
Uh,
Soshabde Dodul asked something like that.
like that, likely, man. Both of her. He just exposed himself, just Bengali as well as English. Anyone wants, anyone can be, as well as want. They should be do that. That's like that. Should done it, right? Like that one. Yeah.
So
So
I just wanted to know this question again, please.
what Dudul?
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I know. Let me write the let me read the comment. As we are Bangladeshi, we use English as second language. Yeah,
yeah.
it's right. It's right. So, but if we think about our language,
Obviously, right.
we can't speak and use
Yeah,
Bangla properly. You know that. You know that last one is that
obviously.
I think
Uh,
it can be a major issue. Obviously, for speaking, then man or woman who can speak Bangla properly, he or she can speak English also if they want and try. Yeah, he's right, man. If anyone wants,
Obviously. I
yeah,
appreciate
right,
Mr.
right, man.
Soshabde Dodul Jitu. I appreciate 100% to you, brother. Your thinking is absolutely right. Am I
Yeah,
obviously right? And one thing, please comment.
what comment
I just wanted to see the Mr. Soshabde Dodul's comment again, please.
now?
here, Mr. Shoshabda Datul asking me, am I right or wrong? I am told him he is absolutely right. Without
Yeah,
any doubt, he is
I,
absolutely right.
I I hope I
And
hope
he
he
mentioned
yeah,
one line, we
yes, yes.
cannot speak and use Bangla properly. Obviously, if we think nowadays, if you can ask a people to speak Bangla without using English or any other language, he or she cannot do that. Even I am trying this many times, but I can, because when I using my mother language properly, many times English word is coming, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
also use
Rajat,
them.
let me interrupt
So
over here. Let me interrupt. He commented another one. I want to share that the total speaking process. If we can't speak Bangla properly, then it would be difficult to speak English also. Yeah, yeah. If I figure it out, something over here, just 2 point I will say. So first one, that one, some people who are Bangladeshi, who are born who is born in Bangladesh, like that, me, Rajiv, you. So some people cannot be speaker in Bangla language. You know that some people from the born who are rich people. I said that was rich people family. They're just trying to speak English from their childhood level. Even they cannot speak properly Bangla. You know that. So it is the difference between your concept and this concept. Your concept is right. You know that, like me. If
obviously,
I
obviously,
Yeah,
obviously, the difference actually makes their environment.
the
Actually, I
environment.
am
Yeah,
the
the
people.
environment
Yeah,
is.
I am the people from rural, and you are the people from urban. We are our environment is totally different, and our
Yeah,
learning space is totally different. So difference can easily happen here. So everybody is not the same environment, not the same situation. So sometimes this situation, this environment, everything varies with this question, with this uh, choosing the language which he use, his regular talking. So that's a very obviously very.
it is very, hey, Shoshib Jotul, if you watching to us, so it is a process. I thought that before. I thought you're right. You know that. So it would be it would be variation, the people to people. You know that. So if I cannot properly speak fluently in English or the Bangla, I cannot be speaker another language fluently. It's not right. So expectation of your thought, it is right. I do think that. So I thought it is my way. I just share it. Moment. Yep. Got it, Rajan? Hello. Hey man, how are you, man?
I am here, man. I am here. I am listening to you. Don't worry.
And speaking process, it is a long process, man. It is not only just just a moment you can share it. Just it is a long process. So it is depend on the people. It is depend on variation on the people. So exactly which
Yes,
mind,
obviously, obviously,
which knowledge.
it is
Yeah,
with
it depends on
people
the people.
how easily how
Yeah,
easily he or she can adopt this language. Obviously it is varies people to
Basically,
people's
that
mind. uh,
yeah, you are you are a student right now. Just your mind is right now more sharper than other people who are uneducated, who are farmer, who are cultivating something, some the field. Their knowledge as well as our knowledge not the same right now. So what we can memorize so easily within a minute or within an hour, even they cannot do it so easily. Even 1 day or 2 day or 3 days,
because
it takes some time.
because we are practicing regularly, we are memorizing something regularly, we are involved in education. That's why it happens with us, and they are separate from those education. That's why they cannot do that. It's a easy thing.
Okay, that's until let's go to our third topic, and it will be the last, and we will finish it after that one. So what was that?
Well, actually, third topic is internet is help us to learn the English. Obviously,
Okay.
internet is help us to learn English without any doubt. Because
Mm.
if we browse anything, if you using social media like WhatsApp, like Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, anything. social site, YouTube, you can you can show their title always written in English. Some are Bangla, but maximum are English. Maximum website are based on English because English is international language and officially recognized language. So everybody use English language. That's why now whenever and whatever you want to search anything in Google, it will provide feedback in English. So English, learning English based on internet, it's the best way, obviously best way. If you have a smartphone, have internet connection, it is very much easy for you to connect with English. You, if you wanted to talking way or something like practicing things, you should search on the YouTube. There are a lot of videos
Yeah,
English, based on English, which is the best platform for you to learn English, to
yeah,
practice
Rajiv,
English.
Rajiv.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good. But that even who don't know the tense as well as tense is one of the biggest part to speak English.
obviously, 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 because
If
it's
you don't know the
it,
yeah,
because tense tense is the builder of sentence
it is
making.
the soul of your body. It is the soul of your
Obviously, obviously, without tense
right.
you cannot make a sentence. Without tense you cannot make a sentence.
Yeah,
So if you first want to learn English, you should to need basic grammatical structure, basic English. Uh,
yeah.
how
If
to take it in?
yeah. If you are the beginner, you are the you have some basic. Please don't go deeply, don't go advanced. Just speak, just basic, just from the beginner. Just that. Just I eat rice. I go to there. I go to college.
You should learn, you should learn basic. Actually, you should
Basic. Yeah,
adopt basic. You should learn basic.
yeah.
First of all, you should learn
You
basic,
should do it.
adopt basic. Then you should go ahead your further progress, moderate or aggressive.
When you will
Anyway,
be intermediate
so
or you
first
can
of all, you
speak,
should
yeah. When you can speak, just
intermediate.
slowly you can, by degrees you will be progress. Just you cannot be a fluent, you cannot be a boss leader overnight. It is not possible, man. So you have to give a lot of time, you have to practice
Obviously,
more and more, you have to give time a lot of.
one night you cannot do that.
Yeah,
Take some time. Take some time. You will obviously do that after a certain period of time. So don't be worried about that.
that's so great. So and maybe maximum people who don't do work, yeah, maximum people are working some organization, that they're working, they're busy in their business. So if they do think that yeah, I do need English speaker, I do need English speaking as well as I want to be I want to be an English speaker. So they can go to the internet as well as can go to again go to the internet as well, YouTube, Google. They can something searching for some YouTube video and to which most helpful for them. Like me, that yes, I watched some video as well as
Obviously,
I
obviously.
have been watching as well as I have been learning something from their accent, their pronunciation, their fluent, their frequency. Everything is making me sharp day by day. Not right? They encourage to me as well as when I listen, when I watch some
Obviously,
video,
obviously you
it
can.
encourages me, inspires, they
Ob-
inspire to me instant. Yeah, yeah, Rajat.
even
Yeah,
when you notice that if you do that, if you do that, you can easily identify your progress. You can easily identify your
yeah,
potentiality before
yeah.
from
Rajat,
present.
Rajat, Rajat, Rajat,
If you
Rajat, Rajat.
do that, you can
Yeah.
enrich your, you can yeah.
My point is there. That I don't know English grammar, I vocabulary, advanced. Just I have some vocabulary in my mind, such like food, eat, something I have general vocabulary, general word in my mind. So when you go to speak in front of nobody, so that time you can feel shame as well as on you because of that you cannot speak. You will feel shame on you. You yourself, you will blame yourself why I didn't before. Right now, if you do that right now, each and every single day, minimum 1 hour every day, if you give 1 hour each and every single moment like that, night or the evening or the morning, if you give some time, yeah, you will get result after 15 days so easily, and you will get some result, profitable result as well, some hygienic result you will
So
get.
obviously some fruitful result you will get. So I suggest them to practice, and without, there is no alternative. I say, repeat again, there is no alternative to practice. So every day you and I and everybody should engage in more practice,
Rajiv,
practice
we
and
are,
practice.
yeah, yeah, thank you very much. We are going to end our broadcast. So last moment. So thank you very much for coming over here, and thank you giving your valuable time to me, as well as some sharing your moments, sharing your mind, sharing your everything. I do appreciate you very much. So I will come after one day with some people, someone, one of my close friends like you, and yeah, I will continue this session. What would be happened in my life, I don't care, and what some people will criticize to me, some people will appreciate to me, some people will give some advice. Yeah, I will take each and everything, so I will take it and I will decorate each and everything as myself. So I'll carry on, and I will going I'll be going just my English speak out session. Each and everything will be fine, I do think that. So everyone, please stay with us, as well as
Oh,
support to
uh,
us. Yeah, yeah, you want to say
although
something?
before obviously before concluding, I have to say something. uh, uh, this is a very difficult situation we are right now. So everybody
Okay.
need to stay home, stay safe,
Yeah.
and it's a very great pleasure to invite me to here with you. I am very grateful to you for that, and thanks
Okay.
for the guys who are you are enjoying this session. And I told the beginners, I told the intermediary people, so practice your language regularly, reading, making a reading habit to regularly English daily newspaper, watching
Okay.
English movies with subtitle regularly, using
Okay.
phrase when you making a conversation, then it will be very helpful. And most of the thing is you listen English song. You listen English song that will help to understand listening the English word carefully. So
Yeah. Yeah. Just keep
all of
trying. Just
those
keep
things,
trying.
all of just keep trying,
Trying.
practicing, and
Trying.
talking with yourself in front of the
Self.
mirror.
Yeah.
That
It is
will
the
very
best.
much
It is the
helpful
best.
to you.
You are
It
the
is the
best
best
teacher.
way. It is the
You are the best teacher of yourself. I do think that.
obviously you are the best teacher of yourself. So if you do that, talking in front of mirror, you will get a fruitful result, which is reduce your shyness, reduce your afraid. So
Yeah.
suggest them, please do that. Stay home, stay safe, you have enough time to practice it. So utilize your time, please do it. Whatever happens, please do it, don't be afraid,
Good.
just
Good.
practice,
Thank
practice,
you.
and more practice.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much, Rajiv. Salam you, as
Thank
well
you.
as I am coming back soon again with some special body like Rajiv, as well as some special people I'll come with, as well as I will making my some Facebook Live. So stay with us and pray for us. And I hope everything will come back soon again, as well as we will go back our society, we will go back our environment, our job, our organization, everywhere we can go. So I hope
Daily work,
everything is
inshallah,
fine. Yeah, inshallah. Thank you very
inshallah, we
much.
believe that our environment will be safe very shortly, and hopefully everybody, we are doing
Yeah, thank
regularly
you.
task, our regular
Yeah,
task.
thank you, Rajiv.
And
Yeah, thank
thank
you,
you
Rajiv.
again, Mr. Nurujjaman, for
Again,
inviting me.
thank you,
And
thank you very
I
much.
am very it's a very
I think you
great
feel very
pleasure.
good, right? You think very pleasure, right?
Obviously, it's a very good pleasure to share with you a few words. And
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.
okay,
Thank you, everyone.
Allah Hafiz, take care, see you
Allah,
again.
take care. Again.
Allah Hafiz.